Alright, let's get back to this Dead to Rights Reckoning. A game that, fun fact, YouTube does not know exists.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, Coffee.
Kiko also wants me to poke you in the side,
You
so
people
I
are the
did
worst.
it.
At
supposed to
last I
react.
checked, I'm kind of busy.
React to my poking.
See, I reacted. So fancy. Trying to get the elaborate moves. I mean, that's a nice one, but we want the one where he kicks a guy up into the air. That's the move we're looking for. So let's keep doing submachine that move on submachine guns till it happens. Hey, Phoenix. Like I said, I'll be playing Outlast 2 off stream and just uploading the videos because the content of Outlast 2 is far too extreme for what I consider to be the chillest stream on the internet. Oh. Alright, here it comes. Kick and boom. See? That's the kind of nonsense John Wick would do, that's all I'm saying. Alright. It was a weird thing for everybody to find out. I know. So nice that we're gonna finally see where Jack lives. Ow. Damn, that shotgun does a boss as hell amount of damage. Okay, well, I'm obviously dead here. I'm not surviving this. And I'm gonna be killed while I was busy doing an execution. Which is honestly kind of cool. I'm not even complaining about that death. We had a great day. I mean, I did. I just worked all day. My lady had a less good day, because, you know, as she hinted at with her conversation there, she's dealing with a headache. But, you know, largely a fine day overall. Watched that new Winter Soldier episode. Falcon and Winter Soldier. They're great. I'm really enjoying that show, and I hope it only gets better. Who's shooting? Oh, shotgun guy? Yeah, well, he got eaten. You do see what I mean, right, Brian? Like, as someone who's an expert in, Jack Slate, you see how I'm now, like, willing on to die on the hill that Chad Stahelski's work on this game series would go on to inspire years later his, oh, dang, that was a nice one. Years later inspire his gun fu stuff for the movie John Wick, right? Okay, here we go. Oh, she's not liking Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm sad about that. I think it's been a blast so far. I've liked both of the action scenes. I like that they're going to do a storyline with evil Captain America. Well, I mean, I don't know if he's going to be evil yet. I'm just going based on the comic books. Sorry, John Walker. You're just no Steve Rogers. You never were. Yeah, it wasn't me who watched TV all day, but thanks for assuming. Damn. These guys aren't messing around. Good night. Yeah, that shotgun is crazy powerful. What I really need is some more ammo. And by ammo, I mean... I don't know why I said ammo. Oh god, that was hilarious! I don't even know how I died. Gah! No. What the hell happened there? Alright, let's try this again. This time I'll, you know, be more careful. Also, I went out and I bought a copy of From Russia with Love, which is magnificent. There's a 50% chance you're going to see a level of that game on the stream tonight. Maybe 60%. Thank God these giant propane tanks aren't explosive in the game. Boom. Well, finally I did that gunfight correctly. It's true, it is too choppy, but I enjoyed people fighting in the back of the truck. Although I was a little disappointed to see nobody thinking to just throw one of the villains off the truck. You guys have jet wings and helicopters and stuff. Like, I feel like, you know, you're better suited to recover from a truck throwing off of than your foes are. Boom. Okay. Like I said, we'll see. Hey! I got a Russian assault rifle. Sadly, I didn't get to see... Oh, dang! I didn't get to see how it looked with a, That did not do the kind of damage I was hoping it would. There. Luckily, my pupper did it. Looks like Annie. Damn, though. Alright. AMG? Do you mean assault machine gun? Weird term to use. I mean, I know you can't call it an AK for legal reasons, but, you know. Oh, whoops, there was an explosive barrel there I could have been shooting. Oh, well, que sera, sera. The game says I did it perfectly. Who am I to judge? Come on, do the move we want to see! I mean, that's a good move, but you all know the move we want to see. Ah. What?! Okay, that one was great. He aimed the shotgun down and hit a dude in the foot. Then the guy stumbled backwards, letting go of the shotgun, and he shot him in the chest. That was magnificent. Hello? Is there not a guy right here? Thank you. Weird. Boom. We're doing great, David. I do have Grand Theft Auto 4. Weird that they didn't do like a PS4, Xbox One re-release of Grand Theft Auto 4, isn't it? A perfectly good game. Damn! That was nasty, Jack. And we love it. Oh, that would be awesome, especially with them shutting down PlayStation Now. And, you know, nobody's going to be able to play those old PS3 and, I mean, I know a virtual machine for PS3 and, PS2 games was never, like, an elegant way to do it, but at least they were playable. But they're shutting down PS Now, so now they're not even going to be playable anymore. But if they fix that and actually add reverse compatibility, sign me up, Chuchio. Okay. Boom. Pretty much, Brian, the wounds in Dead to Rights are, of course, never as brutal as they would be in real life. It's playing a little... Damn! Nice shotgunning, pal. I was actually playing some, what's it called? Days Gone the other day. And when you shoot people with a magnum in the head, their heads kind of just disappear. I just knocked that guy down a staircase. What? Let's see if I can do that move again. No, he did the kick, which is fine. It's just not the awesome move I wanted to see. Popper! Hey, Coffee, like I said, I'll check the games out tonight and let you know if we'll play them tomorrow or Sunday. Assault rifle? American assault rifle. Ooh, fancy. Somebody spent some real bucks on this. Nice. I read a wonderful tweet thread by a gun person explaining how odd the American obsession with Armalite-style assault rifles is. Because they're, you know, multiple $1,000 weapons that aren't really good for much. Like, you can't hunt with them. They're garbage for home defense, and you can't target shoot with them. Like, how they're really only for people who want to fantasize, who either want to do a mass shooting or fantasize about being in some kind of a militia and fighting a war against somebody. So basically, like, it's an entire genre of gun just made for, like, Red Dawn people. Okay, well, I couldn't turn around there for some reason. Not gonna worry about it, though. Did not know what your question was. I have, Grand Theft Auto 4. I don't know what those other abbreviations are. I did a whole thing about how Grand Theft Auto never came out on next-gen systems, which is peculiar, because it would be easy, like, it looked good enough. I remember, it wasn't the high point of my time with Grand Theft Auto 5, but I remember really enjoying Grand Theft Auto 5 once I decided to find out if a guy who picked up a hooker into his car, if they ever actually went anywhere and did anything. And I followed them around for a full in-game day, and the car never went anywhere or stopped. It just drove around for 24 hours. There was health here? Are you kidding me? Come on, game. No Horror King. Keep reminding me. Well, that's a good question. It would depend entirely on my ability to get interviews with people. Dead to Rights is a fascinating game series. I adore it, as you can see. I mean, it's the reason I continued in... the popularity of the article was the reason I continued in game criticism, so... Obviously, this stream owes its existence to Dead to Rights. So there you go. Tactical SMG, is that the... Ah! I didn't even see that guy. Is that the Tactical SMG is the MP5? Wow, I got a ton of guns. Like, a stupidly large amount of guns. No complaints. Is this Jack's apartment? Are we about to see Jack's apartment, everybody? No, but keep asking. Alright. No, I don't have either of the expansion packs. Phoenix, So is this Jack's apartment, or is this just a random apartment they're running from Jack in? Sorry, pal. What the hell just happened? Okay. So, the one issue with this game that I found, and it's not a big issue, but it is an issue, is that because you don't have camera control, if you get to an area where guys appear in like 3 directions around you, the game can have real trouble locking onto some of them. And that's not a huge problem, but it's a problem. Alright, assault rifle, here we go. I am making the cheesecake tonight, Marissa, yes. We should have the video next week. I mean, no! My apartment! Okay, did we all see that giant painting on Jack Slate's wall? We're gonna be able to identify that later. Okay, no pain. If you consider Dead to Rights lame, you're in the wrong place. This is a Dead to Rights friendly channel. As all channels should be, obviously, but I am the only person on the internet, well, YouTube anyway, that cares about Dead to Rights. South of the border. They'd be sorry they torched my apartment. Wait, are we in Mexico? Wait. I don't know, Phoenix. I haven't ever looked for them. Oh, I thought I would be able to sneak up on a dude. I think we just went to Mexico. Because somebody trashed my apartment. I mean, that's kind of like far off. Am I not supposed to be rescuing a hostage? I feel like we might have lost the thread of the plot a little here. Which, you know, to be fair, it is a Dead to Rights game, so that wouldn't exactly shock me. Also, I haven't played Dead to Rights 2 in so long, I 100% don't recognize this location. I'm assuming it is from Dead to Rights 2, because all the other locations have been, but it's like, I don't remember this one at all. I wonder what Jack Slate would have, come on! Boom. Fun fact. The character's name was always Jack Slate, but the town was originally called Granite City, and then everyone told Andre Emerson that that made it sound like he was a Flintstones character, and so he changed it. I have not heard of the game called At Dead of Night. I know. Yeah. It's, well, no, it could be, yeah, it's, Grant City is either in Northern California, Oregon, or Washington State. There's literally nowhere else could it be. So we're going to assume I'm not in Mexico, but rather that the game is set in Oregon. And when he said south of the border, we're just going to Northern California. That is what we're going to assume for the sake of this. Now, to be fair, it is accurate to say that there are crazy gun-toting militiamen in Mexico, because, you know, what else would you call the cartel armies? But there's no sense that this is a cartel army. Seriously, Brian? That's amazing. But yeah, everyone thought with the guy being named Slate and the town being named Granite, they assumed that it would just be too silly. And Andre Emerson, I think you can tell from, like, everything about Dead to Rights, like, likely just didn't have the best grasp on silly, like, when stuff crosses the line from cool to campy to beyond campy. And, you know, that can happen to anybody. No judgment. Well, I mean, I've paid more than that for video games, Elliot, if it's something I'm desperate to play. I just bought Hitman 3. You think somebody's gonna send me Hitman 3? I'm a small-time YouTuber. Hitman 3 is like a real big-budget game. I will occasionally buy games if it's something I absolutely have to play. Like the new Hitman game or the new Final Fantasy game, which I also bought, thank you very much. Yes, I generally don't buy games on principle, because, you know, I get sent too many to review to have time to be spending money on games that people didn't ask me to review. Whoa! Okay, that was awesome. But will this be awesome? Yes, it will. Damn, so many of them. Boom. I won't. Boom! That was fantastic. Are lots of characters named after things tied to mining and Earth? Hennessy. You got your Hennessy. Wait. I mean, yeah. You got your, what? Longshoreman X. Okay, well, that was an amazing joke. Love it. Need it, can't live without it. Hildy. Frank. Not seeing a lot of mining terms. But please, like, point out to me. Farouk Abdul. Rafshoon. Okay, Rafshoon's got the word dig in his name. I'll give you that one. But, beyond Rafshoon digs, I'm not seeing a ton of, mining-related puns in the game. Boom. Oh, yes, of course. In what way is Exner related? Like, I see what you mean about Marvin Silt, who is, of course, always one of the silliest character names in the game. Damn! I cannot stop running out of ammo today. You got Gopher on there twice, Brian. I'm not familiar with Baldi's Basics. What kind of game is that? I assume horror? I've been wrong before, though. Boom. But anyway. Brian, did you respond to my query about whether, now that you've seen it, it's 100% clear that the gun fu John Wick is doing is inspired by Dead to Rights? Because now that I've thought that, I can't unthink it and can't unsee it. Whoa, that was a ton of dudes. Popper! How you doing? She's doing kind of okay, people. That's what matters. It's important that you be kind of okay. Hey, Mitsu!
Horror King.
Thanks for dropping by.
Lady Guru did
In
leave it.
French, too. What the heck?
We are good, Mitsu.
We are.
On est bien. Look, I can still speak another language even though I have a migraine.
You amaze me, woman.
Kinda.
Boom!
Not very well. The language centers of my brain have been
Yes, we got the map!
compromised.
We're finding out where they're keeping the hostage. No, it's where the militia lodge is. I made sure no militia would follow me there by blowing up their hideout. Oh, it's an FMV game. Nice. Well, we kicked the ass of that villa. Did I do enough disarms? No, I don't think I did. Abandoned churches aren't normally so well guarded. This was definitely the militia lodge. I was gonna have to do this the quiet way, by only shooting 800 people instead of the 5,000 I had planned to kill. Okay, well, I had to shoot him a lot of times. Like, I would say a preposterously large number of times. And it made me weirdly happy to have to do it. I guess what I'm trying to say is I might not have the straightest priorities in the world. Dude, not cool! I'm the one who shoots you. Boom. Go away. Go right ahead. Post that joke for all to see. Nice. Good old Jack Slate. And what's your video about? Gotcha. Ah, thanks, Brian. I'd never heard that before. It makes the game even sillier, so now I'm glad I know that. I just thought it was an odd name. How wrong I was.
Horror King, your joke is hilarious.
Popper! God, I love that dog. Cool, everybody. Coffee just posted a new video of their playthrough of Walking Dead Season 2. So if you're looking for some coverage of that, I encourage you to check it out later on. Obviously, I'm not going to encourage you to check it out during this stream. That would be insane. But, you know, by all means. Gah! Those guys just jumped out of... Why were they hiding... Huh? Sorry, I just got confused. Those guys were hiding inside tombs? Weird stuff going on at this militia hideout, and I don't want to know anything about it. Alright, got full health. Time to save. I ain't crazy. They did know what they were doing. I think it's safe to say The Dead to Rights was a deeply silly masterpiece. I mean, you can say, well, it has one of the worst stories of all time. And I would say, I mean, yeah, that's what I said. But if you can't enjoy terrible things, like, you don't enjoy life. Like, it doesn't matter that no part of the plot makes sense. How much of the plot of Batman the movie makes sense? No, not that one. The one with Adam West. Okay, I really thought that would hit more dudes. I think it did pretty well, though. Boom. Muppet... Ah, no, sorry. Muppet Angel has already been taken. Excellent try there. We're talking about the guesses for the plushie cam. In case you're watching this in video form, the plushie cam is a thing we do where people guess which plush animal is going to be on my webcam tonight. And if you win, you get a game from my list of free games. Well, they're not free. They all cost me money. Well, no, most did. Sometimes people send me 2 copies of a game I'm reviewing and one's a giveaway, and this is how I give them away. Actually, sometimes I give away just because people ask me for them, but I'm not a stickler for that kind of thing. Can I have 2 of the tactical SMGs? I can't. Alright, well that's fine. Yeah, I see your point, Brian. Oh no, Marissa. Well, I'm glad to hear you've returned. Oh no, it's the capo of the militia! So do you think Bandage Face is in this game? He was one of the main bosses of the original conception of Dead to Rights 2. The guy with, what do you call it? The Invisible Man style bandages all over his face. I always wanted to know what was going on with him because I found it to be a stunning image. There was another guy who was a big fat guy who carried around a giant Confederate flag on a pole that he used to fight you with in fist fighting sequences. It was, I'm not going to say questionable. Honestly, I have no problem when neo-Confederate dudes are the bad guys in video games, but it would have been weird at the time for that to be, for like, the game to get out-and-out political in a way that Dead to Rights never had been up to that point. You know what? I would have encouraged it and say, yeah, you do that. How you doing, woman?
I'm gonna
Gonna go lie down in an air-conditioned room and
lie
watch...
down in a very cold,
Air-conditioned room, watch
quiet room.
White Collar and listen to this thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll listen to stuff because my eyes are.
Okay, well you can't do a disarm on bosses. I guess I already knew that on some level. Why don't I have any guns? What the heck happened there?
Although, before I leave, hey Horror King, I've recently been rewatching a bunch of
Boom.
Doctor Who, and wow, have I been enjoying myself.
Yeah. It's weird. Here's the thing about Dead to Rights. If you read my review, you'd be like, does this guy hate Dead to Rights? And the answer is no, I never did hate Dead to Rights. I was amazed at how terrible every bit of the plotting and dialogue was. You know? Like, how nothing anybody did made the least bit of sense. But I loved it. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't have been able to write, like, 60 pages about why it was so terrible. And I know that may not track logically, but it makes more sense than the game. At Dead of Night. No, I haven't heard of it. Thank you for telling me about it, though. I will have to check it out. Oh, you thought you could hide from me with your science and your balconies. I didn't think so. Ah, no! Ooh. Damn you. I shot before I realized what I was locked on to. See you soon, lady. See you very soon. Ah, you didn't know how late it was. Gotcha, Mitsu. Well, I hope you have a good night. It's 2 hours 44 for Mitsu. Yeah. I mean, that's how late it is for Horror King, but Horror King's always up pretty late, so...
Mitsu's in France.
Oh, or Belgium.
Yeah,
You know,
Belgium.
I don't know. Parts of the Netherlands. Monaco. Mitsu could be in Monaco. The most densely populated country on Earth. Take that, Vatican City. You're a tiny Vatican City, but basically no one lives there, so you don't win the densely populated thing. Popper! What's that?
I have friends in
Yeah, I know.
Monaco. Yeah.
The most dead.
Yeah.
Has
I just-
nothing to do with the fact that
I
it's
did the
most...
very Canadian thing of assuming someone speaking French was, of course, from the same place as us.
Ah. Totally fair. Lots of French-speaking people in Quebec and in Ontario. Fun fact, there's a TV channel, and this is not a lie, that is just for French-speaking Ontarians.
There's
Whole
more
channel
than
just
one.
for that.
There's more than one.
Yeah, there is. No! He went to get help! It's not cool. We're in the middle of a fight to the death. You can't call for backup. To use the vernacular, there's no backup in death matches. You are from France, Mitsu. Well, my dream of someday having somebody on the stream from Monaco hasn't come true yet, but I haven't given up on it. You got it. Nice, Marissa. All I know from Monaco comes from movies. I have done no serious research. Just, you know, watching To Catch a Thief. Which, now that I realize it, is probably not set in Monaco. I was about to say Casino Royale, but that's Montenegro. Which is, whoa, there was like... Which isn't even a place where they speak French. I believe they speak Italian there? Because Montenegro means Black Mountain in Italian? Boom! I did not know that, Horror King. Fascinating. You look at a map, you'd think you'd be in the same, Come on, die, 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 die. Okay, that was awesome. Did I finish him off with the pupper? You're damn right I did. Oh no, he's not dead. I wanted very badly to finish him off with a pupper attack, but it didn't happen. Well, we got him, everyone. There was no sign of the hostage. But the safe contained a key to an address in Grant City. I had a hunch it might be significant. You know, when you have hunches, people tend to die by the dozens. Just putting that out there, Jack. About what, Horror King? You totally should, Coffee. You obviously enjoy the game, so make those videos. I let myself in with the key from the church. The Cabal were running the operation here. See, crazy bondage ninjas. I've sometimes called them cyborg ninjas because they have, you know, weird face masks that I assume are full of electronics because they don't have eye holes. Okay, this is a problem. There we go. Yeah, they have their own custom weapons, like a Cabal, SMG, and shotgun. Just don't know if they're going to be in this game. Oh, dang! Jack Slate not messing around. Now they're just using the regular weapons. I'm a little sad about that, but what are you going to do? I haven't played all the Walking Dead seasons, so I don't have a favorite. Like I said, I've just played the first one in the 400 days. Again, I very rarely want to wallow in misery, and in case people don't know, the whole concept of the Walking Dead franchise is to just make people wallow in misery and feel awful about the world. As some kind of, I think the term is misery porn. So yeah, I'm rarely in the mood for that. Like, there's better fiction about zombies. Pupper! There's better fiction out there about zombies, so, you know, I'm never, certainly not never, rarely in the mood. Then again, Jeff Kober was on once, so there you go. Okay, Coffee's got a cat for the plushie cam. Nice. Yes, and it's based on the stereotype of the oppressive French lover who does not take no for an answer and just keeps kissing on women whether they want to or not. Which you'd think French people would be upset about it, you know? The whole premise of Pepe Le Pew is that what if a skunk was one of those sleazy Frenchmen that we all laugh at all the time? And I'm like, I mean, okay, but why, though? Do we need a cartoon character for kids about a sleazy guy who keeps kissing women who don't want him. Who don't want to be kissed. Boom. Because you see, it's a very strange situation because he rarely gets his comeuppance, which kind of means we're supposed to be on his side? It's not like a Foghorn Leghorn situation where Foghorn Leghorn is obviously a villain. Although he rarely gets to a comeuppance equal to his power either. But then again, that's because Foghorn Leghorn was a satire about corrupt Southern politicians. He was based on I'm about to say silent film, but not silent film. A radio character from, oh God, whose show was it? I'm blanking on his name. You know, the guy who's best friends with Jack Benny, but they always pretend to have a feud. Anyway, this is really embarrassing, given my love for the Jack Benny program. But anyway, he would do a segment where he would go down an alley and meet all sorts of people doing crazy voices, and one of them was Senator, I think, Cleghorn? And he was a, you know, ridiculous caricature of a corrupt Southern Democrat. You know, the real scumbags. And, boom! Someone doing an impression of that popular radio character was Foghorn Leghorn. Boom. That did happen at least once, Brian. And I think it's kind of funny that it's like, what that sequence reveals is that, and I hate to say this, I hate to make it this dark, but it is the subtext, that, like, Pepe Le Pew is only into, like, the harassment part. He is only attracted to women who want nothing to do with him. Because the minute someone proves to be interested in him romantically, he flees from her. Okay, that was amazing! What the hell move was that, and why have I never seen it before? You dive into someone it turns into? Disarm? That's incredible. Whew. I did not see your last comment, Horror King. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm shooting a lot of bondage ninjas. Like, a weirdly large number of bondage ninjas. Like, a large enough percentage of bondage ninjas that you're like... Damn. Okay, that was pretty cool. You're like, how did they get this many bondage ninjas in one place? But yeah, like, you're absolutely right, Brian. That cartoon suggests that Pepe Le Pew is more interested in harassment than he is in the cat itself. God, I didn't know anything that could make Pepe Le Pew worse. If I'm not the aggressor, like this guy saying, if I'm not the aggressor, I have no interest in this female, quote-unquote, skunk. It might be a secret underground bondage club. That would explain a lot. Oh, no! I blew myself up! No! Ah. Okay, here we go. Favorite character other than Lee and Clementine? That's a toughie. Boom. Probably Kenny. Guy who's... I like the character archetype of that guy who's just trying his best, but he's in way over his head and doesn't know what he's doing. He's trying so hard, though. Oh, poor Kenny. Ha-ha! You didn't see that dog coming, did ya? They're like, oh, I got him. He's got to stop to reload. Yeah, I had a dog on my side. What do you have? More bondage ninjas? Yeah. Color me unimpressed. Boom. Okay. But yeah, you're right. There's a Pepe Le Pew sketch that I'd totally forgotten about where he gets covered with perfume. And suddenly his smell is gone, and she's all like, va 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 wow. And then suddenly he's terrified because he only likes being a sexual aggressor. I guess what I'm saying is, oh, the abattoir. Wait, does that mean we're going to see some early version of Longshoreman X show up? Because that would be pretty nice. Oh my god, is Longshoreman X's older brother in this game? And the reason Longshoreman X just showed up for no reason and killed Gopher? No, damn it. Oh my god! Now, based on the preposterousness of her clothes, she is 100% a friend of Eve's from Dead to Rights. Just putting that out there. Like, they 100% know each other based just on her outfit. Oh. Please die. Please continue to die. Thank you. Alright, heavy AMG. Ireland and French. Oh, sorry, Horror King. I was assuming, just based on maps, that they would be around the same time zone. But that's largely because I live in Ontario, a stupidly wide province that, for no discernible reason, actually it's for simplicity. For simplicity's sake, we all pretend should be in the same time zone. Even though, like, Cornwall, it'll be pitch black in Cornwall before the sun starts to go down in Thunder Bay. And yet it'll be the same time. Kablamo! But it's not about, time zones have never been about, you know, synchronizing the sunset. It's all about synchronizing train schedules. Okay. Damn, though. Is he? No, okay. I don't think he's going to do my favorite move. You know, the one where you kick a dude up into the air, and then you juggle him with bullets, violating every rule of physics that exists. See? They don't have eye holes in their masks. It's weird. Alright, let's just save this bad boy. Okay. We have to go get that Mika character. Hey, more armor. Nice. Damn, that does way too much damage. He had an automatic shotgun, and the automatic shotgun, in a rare thing, except for, you know, your very intense video games, is exactly as deadly to me as it is when I use it on enemies. Okay, I don't know how I ended up with double revolvers, but okay. Oof. Jack, slated. I gotta say, this PSP emulator doing a great job. Otherwise, I would have had to drag out my copy of Dead to Rights Reckoning and my PSP and my PSP's HDMI cords and try to get this thing running. And I pressed the wrong button. I don't think we need to talk about that any further. Nope. Okay. Cool, Marissa. If you want to get in your guess for the plushie cam before you go, that would be a good idea. You can win, even if you're not here. Ooh! Obviously DLC. What do you mean painful? I think that was a perfectly good series of combos I just did. And you're just being negative for the sake of being negative. DLC, any anti-consumer practices, really. But especially DLC. Don't know why I thought there was going to be something back there to find, but there wasn't. I don't know how I was shooting him without his health coming up, but I did. Hey, Suseki! Marissa's getting us Yoshi, thanks so much. We'll let you know if you won. welcome aboard from Japan. I hope the hour isn't too crazy for you there. Oh, no, wait, it's the afternoon for you, isn't it? I always forget how many hours ahead Japan is. 13? 14? Something like that? What I should really do is get one of those, like have a wall full of clocks that all say the time in different places, so I always know what time it is in, Tokyo and Krakow. So, can anyone guess why I would need to know what the time is in Tokyo and Krakow? Or is that so obvious I shouldn't have even asked? Oh no, it's the nefarious Mika! It is night for me, Elliot. I'm in the Eastern Daylight Time Zone. That's right, I live in a backwards nonsense nation where we still use, daylight savings time. Alright, let's do it. We got this, everybody. We got this. That would be fantastic. Tales of Symphonia. That's based on the title, I'm assuming. That's the wonderful music-themed one that featured Beethoven as a playable character. I got her to run away! Then I immediately died! Automatic shotguns, man, they don't mess around. What has something to do with the plushie cam? No, that quiz has nothing to do with the plushie cam. It's a completely unrelated question. Like, I understand why you would guess that, because that's the kind of coy nonsense I pull from time to time. But this time, it's really just a question. The answer to which I thought was self-evident, but, you know, it might not be. I'm not always the best at... I just picked up body armor while doing a disarm. That's amazing. Just die already. Wow, she's good at running away. I'll give her that. Okay, that character just ran away in front of me. She ended up her fleeing directly in front of my face. Eternal Sonata, thank you. Yes. Hey, here he is! The guy I was talking about! I'm the reason his head was wrapped in bandages. But that's another story. Wait, did you want to do another prequel? Because I am completely on board with that, just FYI. An even further prequel explaining... Fun fact, my pitch for the, I told you all yesterday that I wrote an outline for an actual Dead to Rights 2. And part of it was Jack, getting, you know, plastic surgery because he's a wanted cop killer. And that whole plot development was inspired by the fact that the abandoned Dead to Rights 2 had a guy with bandages all over his face in it. I can see that. Alright. Okay. Popper! Get it done! Oh yeah. They are making a Life is Strange 3. I'm very interested to see how that turns out. Although I haven't even played Tell Me Why yet, even though they sent me a copy of Tell Me Why. And I'm feeling real guilty about that, so we're probably going to be playing Tell Me Why here on the channel. Eesh. I have to find a way to get to Whisper's Island Mansion. There were plenty of boats to choose from. I just hoped I wasn't too late to save the hostage. And we're donezo. We're going to wrap it up here for tonight, everybody. I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video. And of course, if you want to see more Dead to Rights, there's a whole playlist full of it. See you back here for what will no doubt be the end of Dead to Rights Reckoning. But until then, I'm going to say au revoir.